ran across my radar, as the Congress dude from Michigan, that Pakistan. That's my radar. Ran across my radar. You saw my last video. You just kind of have to see it. Anyways, okay, enough of that. Mexican nationals arrested in Cannon City with 180,000 rounds. Was it headed for Pueblo? Let's see here. What is this? Mexican nationals have been charged after allegedly transporting 180,000 rounds of ammunition from Utah to Colorado, according to a news release from the U.S. Attorney's of District of Colorado. Nope. Okay. How many mainstream media people are going to talk about this? But Cesar Ramon Martinez Solis, 41, of Humberto Ivan Amador, and Humberto Ivan Amador Guevara, 24, were charged with unlawful possession of ammunition by alien admitted under non-immigrant visa. So people weren't even supposed to be here. I got 180,000 rounds of ammunition for some, I don't know what the actual size of the ammunition was, but 180,000 rounds of ammunition is a lot. That's a lot. What are we doing here? Let's see. According to an affidavit authored by the Department of Homeland Security, detectives with the Fremont County Sheriff's Office conducted a traffic stop of a vehicle occupied by two men in the Cannon City on March 26th. So that was this happened a little while back. Why are we just now hearing about this? The two men were pulled over for several alleged traffic infractions, such as the defective license plate lamp, failing to use turn signal, and failing to dim their headlights as they passed, according to the affidavit. The men were allegedly found to be driving without insurance. The Akon song, "Car is stolen, no registration, been locked." I mean, that's just, I was like, listen, that song popped on the radio earlier today. The Mix 97,000.1 radio station, and I was like, I listened to the words this time for once, and I was like, wait a minute. If you're going to do a bunch of if you're going to be get you a large white woman and use her vehicle. It's at least got insurance on it. What the hell? Have these people not learned anything? Anyhow, both men were in the United States under the B2 non-immigrant visa, which allows foreign nationals to enter the U.S. temporarily for tourism and vacation, visiting friends and family. During the search of the vehicle, detectives found what they estimated to be approximately 150 boxes of .308 ammunition and approximately 30 boxes of 7.62 ammunition. By the way, 7.62 ammunition, if I'm not mistaken, I'm not a gunologist, but a lot of your assault rifles tend to use that kind of stuff, like 308 is like, what is AR-15 rounds? Please forgive me. I'm gonna sound like such a beta male, but anyways, but 7.62, they use that a lot in like the SKSs and other firearms that would be necessary for large capacity magazines and whatnot. Just to kind of give you a little bit of a doohickey on that. Solis told investigators he believed the ammunition was intended for a Pueblo, but Pueblo police officers told the chieftain April 25th that the Steel City may not have been the final stop for the ammunition. "We have a strong partisanship with the ATF, and we believe conversations with them regarding the case," said Pueblo. Spokesperson Bianca Hicks, "They continue to work the case, but now they have shared they don't believe it was for Pueblo the final destination." Colorado, did I Colorado, isn't that like what should I say? Illinois? I'm thinking of Chicago. It's supposed to be like a gun-free zone or something. But anyways, I'm just thinking out off my head. So, okay, all right, okay. Let's summarize what we've got here. Let's just go back and just kind of so we've read enough to understand that Mexican nationalists are in our country, and they have apprehended a large thing of ammunition, like a lot. Now, you're like, well, that's good, but I mean, okay, just like large quantities of dope-ola, typically that was just one of many, and And we got to remember, we still haven't figured out what happened to all that ammonium nitrate that got missing off of that like train thing a long time ago. That's not even been a thing yet. We need to get those Trinidad Algoma gang members back right away. We've got all this. We've been planning for a long time. Don't mess up our stuff, the Democrats said. These gangs have merged too, by the way. They used to be rivals. Now a lot of these big mainstream gangs have now became one and operating as an entity for a higher power to gain power. Think about that. These Trinidad Alga gangs aren't alone. The Seminole, all these people are starting to, understand it to merge power, because it won't be long that before the military, if under the right administration, will let these people get sovereignty and citizenship just to join up. This was actually a thing that Dirty Dick Durbin was talking about before he's starting to retire now. He's going to retire. But he was like, when it was the Biden regime, we're going to get all the illegals we're going to give them citizenship to work for the United States military. And that means they'll do what they're told. Go get that American out of his home. He's a Trump supporter, and I want you to do bad things to him. Okay, yes, sir, no problem. We get citizenship. We take house. But how many of these people got away with like that? How many anyhow, I just wanted to put that out there. Dude, keep your eyes peeled. Stay really, really head turny, because some cheat might be going down. This is one of many shipments of cargo. Anyways, I'm out.